Okay, everybody, and welcome back. How are you? And we are here again to talk about this 5D economy, and we're going to continue to drive this home with you till you have your breakthrough, because it's really important that you have your breakthrough so you have a really cool quality life, because it is available out there. I don't care what anybody else says, okay? We have Dr. David Silverman back here with us, who not only has been sharing with us the benefit of what ASEA has been doing to many of our lives as far as reversing the age and letting us live younger longer. But again, we've also talked about this, that they've epitomized the 5D economy in it, that helping us be able to create a scenario where we can become abundant by helping other people become abundant, which is exactly what you have done, Dr. David. How are you? And welcome back. Thanks for coming here.
Sorry, had it muted. Thanks, Jay. Glad to be back, man. Good to see you. Got a nice background there.
I love it, man. I love it. It's the 5D economy. You know what I mean? I'm manifesting it for real. You know what I mean?
You know what? You earn it. You pay things forward, and God rewards. And it's good. We don't focus on getting that behind us, right? But it just kind of happens if you share this gift.
You're you're an astute professional person. You've owned your own surgery center. You've owned your own business. You've said it before. You're psychologically, I think, unemployable, I think was the language that you used. And so you've always just been about entrepreneurship. And a lot of people are like that. You broke away from that to get into what's called network marketing in its traditional sense, multi-level marketing. People want to know, there's that stigma behind that, but you didn't see it that way. And there's an importance of why we all need to look at businesses like this very seriously. We understand that ASEA is obviously a viable option, but can you speak to that for a minute, why you looked at network marketing in and of itself as a way for you to provide for your family and still maintain that lifestyle? And you come from a lifestyle of being a physician,
Right. Well, absolutely. And look, I was like most people. I didn't understand network marketing initially. I didn't understand it's just a distribution model. To me, I was like, I heard stay away from it. It's a pyramid scheme, but I never really understood it. But I mean, it's a $200 billion a year industry. I mean, it's bigger than the NFL. It's bigger than the music industry, direct sales. And it's just having a product or service and bringing it to the consumer and cutting out all the middlemen. And so, for instance, this is not a pharmaceutical, but it was almost sold to a pharmaceutical company. If they didn't bury it and they took it the traditional route, they would have had advertising, tons of advertising for pharmaceuticals, drug reps, spokespeople. All the money that would go to that goes to the people who are sharing the gift with other people. And so it's just a distribution model. But what I love about the distribution model is a few things. One is it's a community. It's fun. I mean, people are, especially with a product like this that changes lives, it's a purpose-driven opportunity. Nobody really focuses on making money. We just make people aware of the product the company pays us. So it's community. It's like-mindedness. People know that this is real. They know that the day is going to come. Everybody's going to be on this product. And it produces residual income. Now, residual income is different than traditional linear income, what I call linear income. As a doctor, I made a lot of money. I loved what I did. But I mean, people talk about this hamster wheel lifestyle where you can't get off the treadmill or off the hamster wheel. I was just at it at a higher level than the average person. I mean, I don't think other people probably worked as hard as I did, but they didn't make as much as I did. But I was still I had no free time. It was like life goes by. And I like that you do work once in this business, make someone aware of it, and you get paid over and over again, but that they can carry the baton and pay it forward to the next person. You create a ripple effect, and you can create a very, very, very significant income, which is not just money, it's time freedom. You make money while you sleep. You make money when a crisis happens, like the last 2 years. If I was practicing podiatry and foot surgery, I would have shut down my practice during COVID for 4 months. I would have had to wear a mask for all these years, which I only wore masks when I was doing surgery. I didn't want to wear it all day long. I mean, I took the time to build this business part-time basis, and it created fulfillment, a lot of more money than I made as a doctor, and time freedom.
We talk about here, like in the spiritual world, if you would, we talk about what's called a great awakening. I mean, it's a big thing. There's this great awakening happening. And a lot of that great awakening has always been like, hey, everything that's been told to us before has not been true. Almost look at things as the opposite. And you think about this, and I think this has been a great awakening for me too, and a lot of others, is that who wouldn't want something like this in any type of thing? What sane, rational person wouldn't want to have a business where you share something with someone that does have a ripple effect? So it's not about always you're the guy or girl swinging the hammer, and that hammer stops paying you if you stop swinging. You know what I mean? Like, who
Totally.
wouldn't want it? And I really feel like that's what this is about here. I don't like to use you know life circumstances for people to make their decisions. I think they need to pull up their big boy pants and big girl pants on their own and do their thing. But I think people know when they don't have enough. But what do you think about this? Because I kind of feel like this is that I really believe if people are in their accumulation phases, meaning that they're able to work, and they're in today's world, they're complaining about money, then something's wrong. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be complaining about money in today's world. If they
a lot of people have given up hope. They just kind of settle into where they're at. Whether it's their health, their energy level, say, oh, my joints hurt, I'm getting older or whatever. They settle into what they've got. And we've got a product that can help them live younger, longer, and have more energy. I'm maybe 62. I feel like I'm in my 20s. But other people settle into their income level and say, oh, gosh, I hope I don't get fired. Oh, gosh, I hope I get a raise. You should ask for a raise. Oh, no, I'm scared. I don't want to ask for a raise. They just kind of go through life, so busy making a living, they don't have a life, right? And they're told how much they can make. They're told when to take vacation. They're told, that it's like, and your job often is always at the mercy of your employer's mood that day, right? I mean, your security. And people can take control. They got to be proactive, and I think a lot of people are raised kind of like get a job, work 40 years and have retirement. Those days are over. And so people sometimes they don't realize they have opportunities. And a lot of people won't answer the door. Opportunity knocks. You got to at least look to see what the opportunity is. It could change everything for you. So you don't have to settle in and work for your check and work for your insurance benefits and say, oh gosh, this is the way I'll live. It's okay. I can't travel. I can't do this. I'll have to work till I'm 80. Having a plan B, residual income stream, or something where you're making money on the side in case something happens to your plan A, makes sense. But a lot of people just have to be knocked on a little harder and say, open the door and look at what the opportunity is. You may not jump on it, but at least know that you don't have to be stuck in that position and be controlled by quote unquote the man.
Universally speaking, I mean, the law of attraction, if you would, is like, to manifest things, you have to maintain a high vibration state to really be aligned with what the universe has to offer. I love what this has done, because and I say this to all my soul sisters and brothers out there, this keeps you at a very, very high vibrational state, which allows you to be able to manifest. Okay, so that's number one. Number one, when you're at that state, then it becomes very difficult for you to start to fall into that backwards trap of like, hey, what was me? It'll help people prosper. So I do want to encourage all of you out there that are looking for a way, call it a way out, a way forward, whatever that way is, but just a better life, for God's sakes. If you're looking for a better life, first of all, it's going in steps. This is what I'm finding. Get a high vibe state going on. Raise your vibration. The key is sustaining your vibration. This absolutely helps me do that and helps so many others. It sustains that vibration. You'll attract that wealth. You'll attract that opportunity in your life. You'll do it. Again, I personally believe, you and I were talking about this before we hit the record button, about the wool being put over our eyes from the powers that be. And I believe that's a real thing. The veil has been lifted. Personally believe, and the veil's been lifted, so now we can see what's out there. It's a 5D economy. It's about making people it's about becoming abundant by helping other people become abundant. You do it so selflessly, and I want to thank you for coming out here and sharing your time with us. We appreciate it. Much love to you.
Jay, my pleasure, man. Love working with you and April. You guys are making such a difference. I love it. We'll be doing this forever, man.
Awesome. I love it. I love it too. We'll be doing it forever, and we hope to do it forever with you, everybody. We're happy to help. The links will be in the description below. Do reach out. Do it for yourself. Do it for the ones that count on you the most. We'll see you next time.